Shea butter has been used in Africa for centuries to improve skin and hair. It's rich in vitamins A, D, E and F and remains solid at room temperature. Its concentration in fatty acids is what makes it incredibly moisturising. Always use raw, unrefined and unbleached shea butter, as this is the most natural and least processed. Be careful though, because you can get refined shea butters that are deceptively bleached to look unrefined. Over time, you may find that your shea butter gets dark spots, but don't stress, they can be easily scraped off with a knife. Store it in a cool, dry place in an airtight container to stop it going rancid. Next up, jojoba oil, or as my brother-in-law calls it, jojoba oil. It's packed full of vitamin E, B complex and zinc. It's very similar to the natural oil that lubricates your skin and hair called sebum. It adds shine, reduces frizz, and it helps seal in moisture. If you use this brand, be aware that it's a combination of sweet almond oil and jojoba oil. Just because it says 100% pure on the front, doesn't mean it's true. Coconut oil easily penetrates the scalp by getting deep into its follicles. It's high in fatty acids that strengthens the hair, conditions the scalp, and helps renew the hair. For the best quality, always buy organic, cold-pressed, extra virgin coconut oil. Next, avocado oil. It effortlessly penetrates the hair and the scalp, and it improves length retention. It has a high level of vitamins and minerals such as vitamin E, antioxidants, and due to its higher level of monounsaturated fats, it absorbs more easily than olive oil. Jamaican black castor oil is rich in vitamins E, omega-6, 9, as well as fatty acids. Moisturizes, thickens, strengthens, and rapidly increases hair growth. Now here is what makes this smoothie Ayurvedic and extra special. It's an intense blend of bringraj powder, amla powder, hibiscus powder, green tea, ginger, fenugreek powder and aloe vera powder. Be sure to check out my hair growth oil video to find out how I made it and the benefits of all these powders. Lastly, you'll need these two essential oils, rosemary and lavender. Rosemary stimulates hair growth. It can be used to treat dandruff and dry scalp. Lavender also promotes hair growth. It reduces hair loss and is conditioning as well as adding shine. That's the ingredients, now the tools. You need a food processor, I use a KitchenAid, the mixing bowl that comes with it, as well as the whisk attachment and a spatula. Oh, and scales. Okay, so measure out 200 grams of shea butter straight into the bowl and cut it up into small pieces so it's a lot easier to mix. Next, pour 1.5 tablespoons of jojoba oil. I didn't want to be in the shop because I was wearing my PJ bottoms, but oh well. Now add 1.5 tablespoons of avocado oil. And 1 tablespoon of your Jamaican black castor oil. Lastly, 2.5 tablespoons of your coconut oil. You will get some oil on your hands, just rub it in, it's a great moisturiser. Now start whisking. Always start on a slow setting and then gradually build it up. That way the contents won't go everywhere and it allows everything to be whisked evenly. In a minute or so, you'll notice that the colour will get gradually paler, like this. When it's at this point, just stop it, push the sides down so it's all mixed around, and then restart it again and leave it to whisk for about 5 minutes or so. You'll soon notice the mixture will get bigger in size and it'll get fluffier and fluffier, like this. When it's at this point, it's perfect. Just stop it and take it off the whisk. It's absolutely fine to use at this stage, but I'm extra and I like it to be extra smooth. So what I do is grab a clean bowl, a sieve, and bit by bit I just pass it through the sieve and scrape the bottom off like I'm showing you now. There's a method in doing this. You need to press the sides down, going from left to right. If you do it another way, it will go all over the place and be a hot mess. We don't want that. So just see what I'm doing, going from left to right. Here's another angle. So left to right, pressing it down and scrape off the bottom, and that's it. I love its texture right now. It's creamy, it looks like edible thick ice cream. Now I add the magic, the Ayurvedic herbs. I just grab a teaspoon and pour it in. You can add 1 or 2 teaspoons, but for me 1 teaspoon's fine. Finally, you add 5 drops of rosemary essential oil and lavender essential oil. Now mix it all up. Guys, if you could smell how good this is, like, it's crazy. It's good enough to eat. It looks good, it smells amazing, and all you want to do is just put it in your hair. Look at that. It's thick, it's creamy, it's luscious, it's luxurious, it's perfect. My container of choice is always a glass container because that way it keeps the contents fresher for longer and it doesn't oxidize as quickly. Just to show you the texture and consistency by rubbing it in my fingers, it's very light, it melts into your fingers very quickly and easily, as well as your hair, and it's not greasy at all. Love it. And guys, I'm not just about how it looks, smells and feels, I'm also about what it actually does. This is so amazing. It moisturizes, strengthens, penetrates and deeply nourishes thanks to the Ayurvedic herbs. This moisturiser is bomb. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.